Meets everyday needs. This initiative or this program or this conference that we're in at the moment brings together government services, private sector innovation, and practical digital tools as a powerful example of what can happen when we all work together. No one organization can do this alone, not just government, not industry, not development partners, but together we can create something very impactful, a connected ecosystem that serves the people where they live. I'm proud to say that soon we'll be officially opening the Microeconomic Hub, which is just over here, which is delivered in partnership with the Shefa Provincial Government and Digicel Vanuatu. This is more than just a kiosk. This is a gateway. It's a gateway to access necessary services, to connect with needed opportunities, to participate in the global digital economy. And most importantly, it's a gateway for communities to feel included, not excluded. For many people across Vanuatu, access has not always been easy. Distance, cost, and complexity have created barriers. But with these initiatives, we take a step forward in removing those barriers. Because when we bring services closer to people, we bring opportunity closer as well. This is what digital inclusion looks like in practice, not just connectivity, but capability, not just access, but participation. And as we keep moving forward, our responsibility is very clear. We must continue to work together to ensure that no community is too remote, that no family is disconnected, and that no individual is left behind. Because when we get this right, we're not just building infrastructure, we're building the future. Welcome to the exhibition. I look forward to seeing the impact of what is being showcased here today and the discussions on the panel. Thank you, Tomas.
Thank you, Tomas. Lo CEO Blumilo Titisel. Blum sabe mekem give him keynote address blehem. Mi sabe mi lunch, mi taon pele mi stop sing out. Pa yumi go straight. You sit down, mo listen, pa yumi go straight lo PSP blehem mi sabe give him. Ta yumi talk about digital transformation or communication lo level blumi lo community pa kata pa yung one temperate pang pa hemi kam hemi give him speech blem one him now yumi sabe luki mo yumi sabe make him lo all communities blumi in rekat lo service so kata li provide him.
Okay, thank you, Honorable MP Samuel, Paramount Chief lo Emua, all dignitaries, all big man, all big woman, all family. Thank you, opportunity. I give him opportunity. Lo BSP, lo me give him small talk lo site lo technology where me fala lo BSP use them. Lo improve life. Lo you fala lo community. Mo also lo North Efate, lo site lo banking. In one lo challenges where you fala full up lo rural, especially lo place lo North Efate ifese, me lo site lo transport cost. Lo kam kasem service lo bank. So I think he got one product where I think, but if you full up, you look not Efate finish where BSP and me roll them out, where we call them agency banking. And agency banking, and me use them one platform where you use them one tablet. And if I use them, if I tell them thank you, lo digital, where I give him service here, if I use them connectivity, lo one more you miss up talk about today, also digital transformation, lo help him if I lo save give him service here, and me one banking service. We withdraw money play you, lo account play you, more you deposit money play you, lo account play you, lo one store where me register with them BSP. Time store me register with them BSP, Mi fala ikolem olsem agency banking o lo wanara fala tok pa mi talem olsem se emi olsem one agent blo bank. We start blo community blo you. So blo talem hemia anyone lu you fala we mi got one small store, got one business license. Mi fala I welcome you blo isabe approach mi fala. Blo you mi sabe onboard you. Blo come olsem one agent blo bank. Narafala service pa again we BSP mi glad blo announce him when baba mi come out in 2 weeks time. We want them we call them agency banking customer onboarding platform. Yeah, I'm using one tablet back again. I'm using one connectivity. We're using SIM card. And I'm eligible no more law all indigenous Nivan. And by you stop thinking, you stop asking me once for one now, I'm apply no more law all Nivan, more all not a citizen. Basically, law banking environment or one not a environment back again where you need him, meet him all compliance regulations, more criteria. Also, one we call them all KYC criteria. I mean, you all know your customer obligations. And I go under one something back again where one big fella talk, we only call them CTF more AML. Me all regulation lo site lo program all rubbish fashion or crooked fashion lo site lo money. So how me work? Pambay inonit lo you spend them 500 vatu lo one transport lo kasem PSP. After you fall them long fall a line back again, blow you. After you come lo villa, you come with them 190 no more. And me tell them thank you lo one initiative where I think government have take them through lo department lo civil registry blow compile them every identity blow you come lo one wallet. And I remember if I look later on, I think lo demonstration blow kita na site lo house. So with them hemia, bambay mi fala isave kam lo request lo community, lo kam lo open him account blo you fala, straight on the spot, same time give him account number blo you, with them you open him account, lo place ya mo inonit blo you spend the money blo kam lo villa. Tingmiana mi some bala lo technical innovations where mi fala I give him blo help him community. Because where you fala got any question lo site blo banking pagan blo ask him, be available to answer him question blo you fala. Thank you.
Kaya imikiwan piklan lo rep lo yumi lo PSP, we mi sabi mekem tok lehem we mi give him some lo platform we hemi name him we yumi sabi yusum as pa hemi available soon lo yumi sabi yusum. So you got any question, you start listen, you take note. Lo important something what I give him, you take note lehem pa mi kam lo time lo question you sabi raise him hand blue you mi pass him mic I come around blue mi sabi ask him question lo panel of sal sabi give him answer blame you. You mi kam lo rep lo yumi lo National Bank of Vanuatu.
Okay, thank you everyone for stop listening. Name me Chester Titus, me work as digital brand officer for National Bank. I think me very so fortunate lo save part lo digital roadshow lo 2026. But me give him some update no more all development more progress lo digital journey lo National Bank. Also you mi sabe mi presence play me Mr. Plo north to south and including some remote places where you got planted challenges pe you me MPS Plo make sure service me regime all the unbanked also language Plo me realize that talem all time. Communication me one challenges Plo me throughout lo in the past mo stop go ahead. Depending no more all challenges me come from all coverage me for networks and lo all providers me. one continued challenge where you may everyone, you may start work together, blow make sure say while people bring me all services, especially to do with all financial institutions. And blow make sure say you also one customer where you stop lo remote or lo village blue, but you must get access lo all funds where you say use daily. So along all challenges where you Mr. face them, you got all lot option blow all new technology, also you Mr. blow all progress blow technology. You may involve to them all narvola technology or some Starlink blow enable them some branches blow mivla throughout the country. And one ongoing progress where Naya Mivleklat announcement to say 26 branches plumivla now become online. So one of them Mivlesta minim by online, minim say suppose you stop lo one branch where you offline, minim say by you make a one withdraw, and then by you know have a look balance blue until by balance please the same mark until you come to some villa by you check them say oh no balance blue me been withdraw lo one offline branch lo one island. So with them help lo all communication system. Thank you to TTCL with them Starlink and for the phone. I mean make them say I am will upgrade them all systems progressively. Lo make sure say all online branch all branch all offline branch but become all online branch. So time you make a one withdrawal real time. So you have a look lo account please say yes. Sometimes some customer leave some challenge so li ko lo island only withdraw or li kampa kasi fila eli still ko use some same balance way stop no long time but you ring say sorry account please me overdrawn li ko lo one negative amount. So you may impress them technology where you Mr. use them on a progressive journey where you Mr. Colem blow make sure say all 26 plus branches go online. And me stop collaborate with the Vodafone and TTCL for integrating all mobile wallets. Make them sure say all customer got access lo cash. And efforts me continue. Call me at the end of the day, you may provide them services. All people, all communities play me. Yes, I think me sabi talam na unless you got some questions, but you ask them later on, all discussions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you NPP Vanuatu. Pai mi go straight to mi karem sorry, Pret Pang Vanuatu. Mi look pia mi confused from starting about ting belum Mr. Lo Reserve Bank. You me take Pret Pang Vanuatu.
Thank you, Thomas Fraser. Good afternoon, lo yumi everyone. All family lo yumi lo Emua. Honorable MP lo yumi, Fred Samuel. What them all distinguished guests lo yumi. Name lo mi Florina. Mimi kamplo talk about all product way by also digital tools. Mi like a few digital tools lo Bread Bank. Some emi blow yumi all customers yumi too. Everyday customer. We got blow all business too. So also we Secretary General blow Commonwealth hemi bintalem. Technology hemi blow yumi everyone. Mo technology hemi kam blow make a life yumi easy. So lo Bread Bank bim like at one lol main product blow mi bla hemi suppose you got one account at the mi bla but you got access to lo online banking application lo mi bla where you say access them through lo computer or suppose you got phone me sure say everyone lo yumi lo community blo Emua majority blo yumi got phone suppose you save access them Facebook application you save download the application blo Bread Bank Vanuatu Bread Vanuatu Connect sorry what the application now you save check them account blue You say check every account where you got with the mivla. You say look every money we go inside, every money we come out. Every day, 24/7. So you know gamlo town law pod villa. You start normal law village. You say access them. You say check them account blue. You say top up lo Vodafone or Digicel. Top up lo top up mobile top up blue. Or suppose you got Mwatu or My Cash wallet or Quick Pay. You say top em up to lo breadwinner to connect lo online application lo mivla. You say karamon money direct lo account blue. Mo you top em up phone or all wallet. You say pem all bill too. So mivla got bill payment option inside. You say pem Unelco. It got full up long list blo bill up lo mivla. You got Unelco. You say pem electricity. You say pem school fee. You got some school inside. You say pem VAT customs payment. You don't need local customs office blo line up lo pem customs VAT blue. You got inside. You got all bivla wholesale shop blue me. Chuan so you only one store blessa. You need blo pem all stock blue blo store. You don't need local sit down so you been order you call you go aligim invoice or amount blue you pem. You say pem online. You go collect them all goods blue no more. Inside too. So application blue mivlaya hemi. You got all latest feature every day. Every monies. You got all new. Lo make sure say hemi convenient. Mivla you listen all customer blue mivla. So you use Zoom. You got any issues with them? Or any something where you think say mivla should say Adam. Mivla always happy blow harem. One else suggestion blow customer blue mivla. Another product when mivla got is you open an account and you say mivla got interoperability access with them ATM lo NBV with them ANZ. So lo place I got National Bank ATM. You say use Bread Bank local card blue lo haramat cash. I think so. This you mivla got so inside lo Bread Bank to connect lo online banking lo mivla. So you got one small business, you got account with them mivla. You say create them one mivla singa lo QR code. So QR code you say use login lo online banking lo Bread Connect. After you scan them QR code, when you make a payment, the customer way e-bank with them mivla will live around lo blessia. But hemi no hole cash with the hem. Hemi say scan them QR code no more lo store blue. Mo pem one amount total amount we hemi OMU. So hemi pem hemi no one. Hemi also one direct transfer out lo account lo customer blue go direct inside lo account lo store blue. So if you got any question, you look me around the place, please feel free to ask him. Yes, I think hemanumu some lo product where you miss I use them every day, make a life blue more easy.
Okay, thank you too much, Pret Pang Vanuatu. Imi kam lo time lo question. We give him time ami open. Also, yumi pin pasem information, yumi lo communities. Yumi got this chance where other services where Elizabeth services where Elizabeth come set up town lo village or lo to step yumi. So you got any question in regards lo banking services? You today me the only chance you shall ask him how now you shall stop lo community you shall access him all services instead you stop him pass you go kasem lo villa mo you come back. So you may have all panelists only make him all presentation finish by me give him time me open. You got any question you shall ask him block that shall clarify him.
The youths are rising with a tech smart heart. The digital business is where to start. Where the winds blow hard and the storm clouds blow. Our early warnings help us to know. Sustainable, steady, and
Okay, good day. Gambakan. Thank you, panel. We have a service town in front of Mivala. And introduce Mivala. Today you got itself, you got PSP, National Bank with Emperor Bank. Also Chairman Blue Area Council, acting. Mr. Town with them interest from social services here now. You become today, but you want them say by you become low please. Yes, for sure, you got National Bank, Mr. Blue Area Blue me. So you must look forward. Unfortunately, you may not prep bank yet. You have to make your way so you have come with them BSP. Miss Sitan with them interest, low plesia, low prep bank. Sorry, BSP. And me listen with them interest, low me asking one question. You've been telling about, say, suppose you got one small business. You have become one agent, low BSP, low Emua or Nguna or Emau. So what am now? How now? But you become agent, which is got one bank Lublesia or PSP branch Lublesia. So I'm here now. Question below me. How now? By you have maybe also got one small store, example, or make got one cover bar. How now you have become one agent? North Efate Area. Thank you. Especially Kolo PSP. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Lo. Thank you, Lolo. You ask him question. Kami talam mo sem se tingol kolik play mi lo VFSC o li stop lo place ya. So basically lo you mi start them o sem se with them interest lo you with them all kita we li submission we li wanda come on agent lo BSP. How he work? But you follow all step ya. Number one, sure that you got one small store, but you must got one business license finished with them Shefa province from where you may stop lo rural area. Number two, suppose we got some time, you got some requirement where you got one small business, you must got one registration with them all friendly lo VFC lo place. So time where you come lo bank, by one me fly make them, by you may open them one account lo you call lo one only call them business agency banking. Emi also one business account. We open an account there, you so you open an account there by unit him 2 ID you way valid. So me either one birth certificate, national ID, passport. After you got two valid ID finish, one business license, suppose you got VFSC registration, Karam Hemia, you may open an account you. Put one small vatu inside, maybe 5,000, between 5,000 to 10,000 vatu. Ale, mifala lo bank, i-configure o tok se, mifala i-program one tablet play you. Tablet there inside, you got one SIM card, lo Digicel. I mean, use network, lo Digicel. Through one network, or you call them, one mode, or you call them GPRS. Tablet, UNOPEM. Open an account, UNOPEM. Tablet hemi remain property blo bank. You use also one tool blo help them or customer blo you. So how hemi work? You must put one small money. You go inside lo account there also when me been telling lo beginning and requirement play him. So you put also 150,000. Okay, so you put 50,000 eko lo account there. Money hemi still blo you also shop owner. And by 30,000, we stop lo account here, by hemi stop no more. Out lo remaining balance lo 20,000, by hemi stop inside lo float lo stop lo you. Money now, by you use lo stop work lo hem, also one agent lo bank. Customer come, hemi must be one customer lo PSP. So tamo hemi come lo withdraw money, was hemi withdraw example 1,000 vatu. And by you carry out 1,000 vatu physical cash lo float here, you give him lo customer. Real-time transaction we go through lot. One mo you mistap talk about today also digital transformation. Real-time transaction hemi happen lo tablet ya with them account you with them account lo customer lo bank real time. Minim say 1,000 emi 1,000 ya bamba emi credit kalau account lo business after it debit him customer. So in other words, purpose lo business ya emi lo make him say you no need lo you travel a long way lo go withdraw one money lo one ATM or lo bank. The point is from say you start minimum ya we mi talem 50,000 ya emi one minimum no more. So you may work lo 30-20. Suppose you work lo 100,000, but you may work lo 60-40. Time where you deposit the money, emi semak. Customer ikam lo stop lo you deposit in small vatu. Real time transaction lo deposit, emi happen lo account plehem finish, deposit ko lo account plehem. Physical cash, emi stop with them you. And I mean all requirement blow you come one agent, me simply blow you come look me fella, or suppose you got time, you survey talent, me fella come look you may facilitate them process blow open them all account with them all requirement, blow open them business account, you may survey kick off also. Me hope say me understand me answer them question please.
Okay, thank you Thomas. Yumi sabe karem any more question?
Sorry, while you may wait lo some more question come, me just got one more product where lo BSP offer him he only call him I think purpose pro forum here today hemi pro talk about make him awareness lo side lo digital roadshow. One him now technology is have make him good lo life lo yumi. So part pro understand him technology ya important essence plo hem na hemi plo make sure say you understand him technology ya. So part plo hem ya hemi one program where Reserve Bank hemi roll em up plo mi fala all commercial banks iranem hemi one hemi call him financial literacy. Hemi basically one talk to ko hemi no mo say mi fala stop come around lo community plo give him save lo site plo how now you save use small tool ya lo you make him daily transactions for you with them bank. So financial literacy hemi free, mi fala make him lol school, mi fala make him lol community, mi fala make him lol group lol mama, all fisherman, anybody. You give him signal lo mo lo mi fala, but mi fala come look you, lo to step lo you, run him all awareness, lo side lo financial literacy, lo give him lo you all save, lo side lo technology, how you save use him technology, all avenue, lo you save make him bank lo you.
Okay, thank you, Thomas. People blow Yumi lo Emua, or people blow North Efate. Me notice him, Honorable MP, and me stop. Yumi got Sefa and me stop. Thank you, Thomas. We to like stop ya. One question the more lo you for 3 pang ya. Some blow Yumi run a business ya. Some Yumi run a business. The question blow me and become blow you follow how now you may manage one loan through lo online. How now you may manage them. How now you may proceed or process lo one loan through lo online ya. Pamba limas travel ligam lo fila. O pamba mista piano mo. Me carem loan where amount where me want them. Thank you.
Okay, thank you too much. Lo question. Me hope you may take note of question. By me give him time. First one, ikam lo yumi lo bread pang. Suppose you sabe give him ting blue you over lo question we ikam.
Thank you, Thomas. Uncle, lo question blue. With the loan, suppose you interest to apply for a loan. Lo mivla you say apply through lo application, online banking application lo mivla. By you not apply, by hemi kim option blue you say select one type of loan you want them, amount blue you. After by hemi notify one lo officer inside lo bank, we hemi look at the account blue you. After by hemi come back blue you, confirm date more time lo appointment blue you. But you still need to go inside the bank. But you discuss with them. Whoever officer will look at them account blue. Lo bah you like from by lamas discuss say you save you got enough funds or you able blue you got loan ya. But you still need to come inside. But you apply. But you say apply or calculate them. But say we give one rough calculation you through lo online banking app lo mivla. But go lo loan option. But you say select the one type of loan you got. After by one rough calculation, how much now? By you pay. So you want them one loan blow 250,000. Base law, what them type of loan you pay. By hemi calculate them roughly one estimate how much now by you pay. After blow how much yeah. Suppose you got one existing loan with them Bread Bank. After you want to start check them how much when them schedule blow loan blue, you got one loan blow 5 year. You know, lo online application, you have call loans, you have a look loan we active stop with the Bread Bank. After you have a look on schedule blue, what time next payment blue, how much now by come out account blue. You should also use I receive him notification too before loan blue bypass. But you should receive one notification or by should tell them how much now you should cut account blue by loan by run lo data. But you say look breakdown ko custom loan blue end. You have a look every Sunday inside lo online banking blue. Thank you.
Okay, yes, thank you, colleague lo Bread Bank. I think mivle stop osem rep lo National Bank osem mi pintalan venis lo first October it's a progress lo digital journey. Thank you lo good for the question. At the end of the day, plo mi mekem se life me easy. Katem cost plo traveling cost plo ko ask him one loan application. One of me vlesta development at this stage mi one of loan eligibility applications online. At this stage, pa mi no save comment lehem, but em stalo progress that mi vlesta development plo make sure say all customers plo mi vla lo rural and remote rural polikat access plo li save apply online. But thank you, lo great question you ask him, and we are working on it together with them. All narfla applications as all onboarding. Iminim se onboarding blow one customer, mi village look forward to them, blow make sure that you want to come one opening one account, one business account, or one personal account. Pay no need you start come lo bank. So thank you lo question and everyone progress with mi village work them to lo NBV.
I think to a colleague plumi he answer him majority lo all answers lo questionnaire lo query. I think more or less every commercial bank you work the same process. I think by me I don't know lo to a colleague plumi say it depends on the criteria and the situation. Sometimes you may have a look where place is convenient lo you may tap in lo assist you may have a maybe you may have a call journey where you have a use technology Bluetooth yet. You may connect me either one Zoom call or one Teams call. Lo you may have a interact. Everything is in the pipeline. By for sure, all kind comment also, all kind question also. It giving me fala one opportunity to lo escalate or step up. Lo give him good fala service. He come lo you fala.
Okay, thank you, MC. Thank you all rep all banks we Only sabi staff lo place have lo give me a little bit information. Me just come last 2 days lo malakula. Okay. Me Captain Chenek, me staff organize same building also me lo notice lo malakula lo atsin. I'm after 2 weeks by open and then next month pambay emi uplo malakula pambay open. Question bla minamo kam lo yufla all red floor banks. Malakulay inokat PSP inokat prep how na from yufla find a very hard with the National Bank. From the last all teachers so go withdraw ATM broke down and then only line up lo lakatoro lo container. Very frustrating. Very frustrating lo rulers. And how na you will lo nara banks you will have help out lo place ya lo malakula ho elsewhere where emino sabe got access. From the last week igoya you will run lo pot igro lakatoro. Roti no good everyone. No good everyone. It very success broke down. So me will fast. How na you will sabe provide one service also from National Bank no sabe make him. How na you will sabe make him. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Lo question by mitikem first one lo PSP.
Thank you, Janek. Lo good for la question. Think emi question itu emi one challenge lo service delivery lo all commercial banks. Okay, one avenue when we start look them. I think basically one challenge where example lo perspective lo probably lo BSP with them bread bank. Number one is lo management find them one secure location where branch is established MFS one. While all avenue lo seeking one potential space established lo bank branch is set up in the current moment one you miss have make emi option na we mi pintok pa dia emi lo find them all retail store after you may set them up all agent ikam also all banking agent. Now benefit lo banking agent I think emi no pin touch them lo beginning lo respond me kolonar fla lo lawyer say you come one agent every transaction you got one commission fee. So you tablet with bank give him you zoom you no pay. Account where you open them lo business where you set them up store play come one branch you no pay. Money where you zoom you stop operate lehem lo store emi play you. Pe anda play mo bank emi pay you one commission where emi one store where emi play you pay you act as an agent. You got one commission lehem every money. Every transaction you got, so suppose you got example. Suppose emi 200 value lo one transaction. You make him 2,000 transaction. It means say 2,000 times 200. That is your commission. By you make him. Bank pay you lehem lo and blow manis. So hemi some suggestion while you may wait lo management lo you look out them ways or avenues to set them one branch or one ATM option hemi bloco with them one agency banking lo one store. Narafla something we want them add them to lo hemia emi maybe in the time being I think you find them say or some you been tell them say got one ATM no more lo NBV. So I think it come lo frustration lo queuing. Lo ATM. Sometimes ATM itaw non some you tell them. So one narafla factor too we contribute to place when by make them life easy. Mi fala all bank lo Vanuatu is up go through lo one process where been begin finish. Some fala lo all bank when mi fala represent them ya only been join finish or you call them interoperability banking service. It means say each one lo all bank ya it join together lo make them say fee where you come out minimal. Let me give you one example. Now we are way stop. Mi fala stop work lo one progress lo interchange or interoperate with them bread bank. So now we stop as we start talk you know got such agreement yet. So it means say you use one card play you ATM lo BSP, ba yun sa use local card na yun, lo ATM machine, lo bread bank. Meaning ba you must use one foreign card or one Visa card. So fee play may be expensive, but I run about 500 Vatu or 499 Vatu, lo one transaction. If I interoperate finish with them NBV, you use any card play you with them NBV or NBV card lo BSP machine, BSP card lo NBV machine, so we one local Visa card, and me 15 Vatu. Local card, 20 Vatu. So I mean now I meet different pro services. So now if I start work lo interchange with them bread bank. So idea say time if every bank you join one place, but you find them say you have a using card play you lo one minimal fee, lo any ATM or any FPOS machine lo make them transaction play you. The answer question play you at this stage. Mr. Plo management level plo discretion plan plo set them up one branch from Malakula be option we misave give him no especially you got one store me really appreciate him so misave engage him you plo open him one agency banking with you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. By me give him lo MP. I think by me want to make a one comment or question. Thank you.
Thank you, moderator. Thank you, all panelists. You like sabikim some good information. All people believe me. North Efate. Mitalam thank you too. To member of community way to like ask him very important question, especially last question where you come Uncle Janek straight from Achin Malagula, where challenge kita probably more than you me Efate rural. By me give some experience for me also one use up technology and of course online banking when we talk about. And then by me talk about some challenges when we believe say full up only ting blo talem but tingal you fried blo talem. But me also MB me receive him kind complaint every day even lo yumi lo North Efate lo Emua mo pa unang issue. So I think you could me talem about some challenges here lo yumi arem but at the same time by me talk about why now you make all challenge him or how now you start address him. Either level blow bank or telecom operators or you lo government or provincial government etc. or area administrator. Firstly, pa mi talamot say minaya any place mi kolem. Well, first of all, me member of parliament. Me got duty plomi lo constituency. Me got duty plomi lo parliament lo government. At the same time, me got one small business plomi too. Me on him last 10 years and me atu me continue. So me got obligation also member of parliament too, one political party, blo travel all plant places, not only lo constituency people around lo Vanuatu, but also lo wala. Me want them masurum you will also me say me mobile blo me ano mo make me free something. Regardless of physical location we install them. All me want them me connection lo network no mo. Whether me lo digital, we lo Starlink or Vodafone, One Talk, or even that me travel around the world lo operator. Me still make them service. And me give one example. 2 months ago, me go start lo Motalava, lo Torpa province, very remote place where me sleep. Let me no got coverage. Suppose one them coverage, but me must walk out probably I think 30 minutes. You go down lo Solota, me access them, me make them all business we want them make them. But you so want them despite physical distance and location, even small island longuna time me call them. Katoli siblo network. But as soon as me kasem network, me make them every something. Me got account with them national bank, but business plo me mo lo inset with them bread with wala no available lo motalava. Pe me successfully pe mo suppliers FNBF fat with them even all staff staff me pem time motalava. So when me say all family plo me lo Emua lo North Efate mo all family plo me lo round lo rural communities lo Vanuatu we will installation lo panel session the team want them assure me wala say with them technology with them connection where you got with them Vodafone digital or Starlink on any other operator the wall use have access to any services where all kata install tentia or likasem today. So when me minim say with them technology use have go online with them technology you got competition you got choice you decide whether I want to register with NBV with Bread Bank PHP lo ANZ. Uncle Chenek, mi sabi ko problem liu. Mi atu mi even lo ATM lo please mi kam lo withdraw, inokat. Mi kat kat mi sabi action, walk. So mi feel frustrated. Pe suppose mi niti one problem. Pe suppose mi use some narla service. Mis sabi access him through lo mobile blo mi. So message mi one day give Mr. give masuro. Say you make him a lot of information, make him a lot of research. Tok lo liang fala wal katali sabi more about technology. Tok lol pangs, only free, only make him awareness with the mibula, only got all financial literacy program. Financial literacy program, and simply mean some awareness about how to use some service. Once you start, you patient, listen good, you follow instruction. By life, you come very easy. Also me. Me na mi no care. We bless me golem lovan watu. Me save how to. In fact, sometimes only no start me love is plomi. But save it kitan. Constituents me receive support plomi or message where you want them. We keep in touch with them, everyone. So that's the message we want them Kimberly me today. That's why government through all partners, also CTO, British High Commission, provincial government, only help you make all kinds of services. Demonstrate them all people say with technology you can access any services, including even government services. I talk about government, but government service too, you got limitation blame. You serve them something you must pay, but you must travel go to one provincial center, or you must come to fill up you pay. Police clearance, sport, etc. And me sabi suppose all katalo TTC one is sabi tok lo session pa sabi explain. But slowly, and this lo last year's budget, me budget lo make one big fla improvement lo finance system lo vono to government smart stream one computer system where emena is stop mol pay all salary you stop pay mol supply alem I allow to all citizens mi sabi ko payment service mi want them assure mi wala say what them upgrade ya we government ni committee budget mo project is start finish by sooner or later by you mi sabi pay government services regardless of physical location we place you start lo Vanuatu unless you got direct connection you go network about all challenges Uncle Chone ke mi talem se road no good Yumi lo North Efate se pe olista to kwa teknolojia pe tami kolaus network lo Vodafone mo titseli no good mina save access em problem mi receiving complaint lem everything emi no yumi no mo lolo mo even round lo Vanuatu short and sweet you Uncle Chenek next week mi just mansa lo minister lo public utilities pa mi vela one delegation ikam lo Malamba pa mi kam with them full fleet lo infrastructure lo Malakula with them mi launch them full of his lo PWD. So answer blue by next week government answer them. Lo site lo telephone one issue sorry spec lo CEO lo TCL we stop. TCL mo Vodafone with them office lo telecom regulator TRPR suppose one staff problem start today. All organization ya government ni karemol kita ikam lo Vanuatu lo invest lo make business number one. So kita lo commercial business. Only got obligation to make them profit, but equally well, only got obligation and the law you provide them quality and reliable connectivity called citizen Vanuatu. You know got quality service lo area you and you know lo North Efate no mo pe any place lo Vanuatu you got full right you go lo you complain them lo MB you complain them. Emi got that responsibility you walk out lo office lo TCC or TRR lo complain you must fix him network you. Now, case and everyone, all government official, including all leaders, all operator too, only got obligation provide them network. Supposedly no provide them and you still are no good, you go lodge them complaint, also one citizen. Huh? But me want them highlight them no more say provide them telecommunication in rural areas quite challenging. You me first one you me small islands in also Fiji or Australia or New Zealand or even PNG where only live one island no more. Deliver them service and infrastructure go one island and much easier, even less cost. Not to one challenge. Secondly, you me prone to you me disaster you affect them you me every year, some cyclone, earthquake. Number 3, lo power. Power you know cut lo island me. You must rely on generator, solar, etc. So even very challenging you deliver them one reliable quality connection, you go all communities me from all Valencia now. But having said that, government committed to continue to work with them, all private companies, all telecom operators, all banks,
even all narvla government services and private sector services belum kem suas service ikam lo public service no mo you go report them lo public service or list kam kita from no sikam lo you mi vela ikat application belum kem suas service ikasem yumi time connectivity kam iminim sa you have got access lo banking service we stop with yumi road to M1 challenge issue level no atutu time i affect yumi megem se all man blo telecom all man blo pang yumi no sa travel go lo rollers hui megem problem level no atu mi vela all politician time court na mi restrict me no atu every something come good you announce him 5 ADR all weather aircraft landing by stop finish lo including Peko white crash with them powerful so government is the work to improve aviation me to make them sources services move more equal rollers one last something sorry for me to talk too much but last one me for the first time by Malakula Santo with them Tana got access lo fast high speed broadband connectivity also we have this enjoy this by happen lo December next year and he approve me Venice financing agreement you sign in Venice. I think man mo moderator thank you too much.
Thank you too much lo MP. I think imi tachem sam kutula point we imi hare mi hope si imi take note lehem. Time imi still open. Imi sabi imi sta pasem lunch pe since imi te plehem tete. One MOU cut lo prem in regards to commercial banking. You want them stop no more lo pleasure play no pem pass sikolo fila. You got full up services stop lo fila. You want them access them how now with them banking. Anytime do you play misabas kem question. Yumi got all panelists we mista with them lo pleasure lo sabi system yumi. Lo any queries we yumi got.
Thank you, Thomas. Pampai mi ask him some question I think Pampai he affect him you small. Anytime plan. Last month or before last month? Before last month, mi kare mo tula mi kam. Mi kare bol tula kransan blomi, kran tota, kransan, blomi kam lo national bank ya. Lo open an account, lo tuvala. While tuvala young yet, Mr. Prepare lo one time, lo meeting bol school fees. Suppose we only happen lo pass, you go to one secondary school, one by you be no more hard work, lo make fundraising or something. So become with them tuvala. National Bank mi tale mat lo mi se pa all pigininiya olino sa open M1 account. Emi ambi totok lo National Bank, you stop listen. National Bank emi lo. Oli tale lo mi se tuvala pigininiya olino sa open M1 account. So mi wanta with a me one true story no. Me want them save from one beginning no sa happen in account. Also one parent ya. Also one grandpapa. Lomi butum good all beginning blomi. In terms of money. But I become bolitan blomi se you know save open in account all beginning. So me go back ting ye ikam emena one lota ting we kara mi kam ya. Now yeah, lo ask him you for a 3 year. Am I true? Say all beginning lo say open account or from one novel recent packet. Thank you.
Thank you too much lo question by Yumi Karem response lo NPV.
Thank you Pakigan lo kutula question. All beginning ikat pamitalum sumi you kat all policies how you be running one business especially to do with the mall banking. You lo NPV you save open account guidance blem, emi plo you also one parent, pa you pikininiya pa hemi from lol policies blimi lo bank under 18 years, emi no allow yet lo open one bank account, but emi save open em under los supervision or guidance lo you also one applicant. Pa you guide them account there lo piaf lo tuvala. And me apologize suppose information in no come out clearly you, but you save come lo tent lo mi wala pa mi wala save help me with them all application. Pe now any beginning under 18 years pa mi come under one supervision lo parent lem. Me hope se me answer them question please.
So ready plo I don't know lo colleague plo NBV. Tingba mi dalam mosem se ol pigidini from se ol istabanda lo one ol kolem from se ol istab lo age plo below 18 ol istab lo one tok tok ol dalam se istabanda lo custodian lo parent or lo guardian. So I think me one misinformation no more where bank officer have me no give him lo you. Normally, every bank, I think policy hemi se mark. Lo all kind situation also, me request them say time you fly. Hemi one part lo one something what you call them consumer protection. So you got right. Lo some honorable MP hemi talem. You cast him one service or one respond where you feel him say you know you have not been treated well, you have not been answered well, you have all the right to come to the bank and lodge a report. So lo one when me haram you apu I mean no one straight information will give him you. Normally every bank, me fala three fala bank ya even ANZ one pikinini where me less than 18 years old. You use have a open them account plo tu fala pupu. I mean no one something but you now oligolem say you in trust for. Kasem time we tu fala 18 you miss away make them one molecular account maintenance, lo to really come or some or real ownership or custodian blow account to you open them lo behalf blow get. But it can happen. But only give him wrong information, you know. Me hope se me clearly you up.
Thank you. Lo question. Also with lo colleague lo me mention Vinis, you save open them. Lo behalf lo beginning blue. But you know you can take up account. One other reason, main reason why to no say got full access to account hemi from anytime you go blow withdraw account blue, you must sign withdrawal form. So all beginning ages under 18, or no got one consistent signature every time blogam start withdraw sign. So you as a parent, you got signature blue every time only pass any form, any something signature blue me consistent. Me se maknumo. Well beginning ni bali sa write them name blogata tali age 5, tali go age 10, only write them name, handwriting is different or signature is different. So kasi 18 hemi only save sign them own paper only consistent. Next time you want paper only sign se mark. That's why time after 18 only sakat full right law account blogata. And that one law main reason why after 18 all beginner sakat access full access law own account blogata. Only say change signatory out lo parent ikolo pikinini. Hem one mo say sign, hem one got full access law own account blem. Thank you.
Thank you too much lo question. Mo thank you too much lo panelist. Kung me give him time lo PSP.
Sorry, Abu, just add on bargain, blow clarity, blow maybe blow you with them, blow everyone who is listen. Bank 2, me understand, mean maybe to sister bank 2, you got same product, but for us in BSP, we have different account products. So you got what we call them Pacific Standard Account, we have a normal transactional account, and you got what we call them savings account. Saving, talk tell them saving, I mean minimum say you save them, you no more touch them. So I think plan blow up, we say future plus school fee, bali no more fundraising. I think say best product blow you approach, blow give him blow you, have me one savings account. So you no need blow withdraw.
Thank you, Thomas. Me hope se all comments si kamatlob sa kasem ting or question for you. You may still give him time. Me open yet. Me karamal questions.
Roadshow, leading the light. Future is now with us together.
Ting lo plesalo stage. You may harem oli talk about oli touchem full up all services yo katali stop provide and finish more developments. MB mi touchem some kutula points. Talam lo yumi say time you pay one phone ne sabe make him full up something instead to you sabe make him anata costing silhem baken no sim stop him truck or pot to stop go for one service you make him phone ya pahe mi kam all in one on sem all sa talam yumi lo commercial banking all sa develop him some all platform finish you sabe yusum that's why all sa talam say all services you access him lo phone do you know mo Emana you stop seeing out them say me mobile wallet or isinet every something you access them through the phone. So you got any question in regards to services time do you still open you got all commercial banking stream le place some in stop with them you milo leras stream lo North Efate. You got any question in regard to commercial banking suppose you want them sabe more how to use lol platform is sabe ask them. Ano kata tu lekatol 10 around. You have ask him question to you, but you may give him small time more. You open all questions. Also, me pinta finish. You may come to him and look him real impact after lo one him you start make him today. You may want him set time only after lo me and Mr. Kopak. You may forget him every something, but you may still stop make him stop look him cost him stop high him stop kokam to stop. Yes, thank you too much, Mikatuan.
Thank you. Mi come back in. Question below me, pamba mi ko digital. Digital lo some years pa. Emi all credit only coincide time butum lo tata. Emi long time little bit. But recently, emi kakai plan di tata. You tell them how na you mean butum lo ikakai 1% fee below you. Or some diesel you may stop top up after how many tata percent where you stop diesel is takakai and then for all halfway me blow days blow 5 days blow 7 days you may not use be finish now. But how na you sabe mekem se lo Highland so si mi ko lo banking something ya we sabe help lalbet lo tata from se tata you mi pem every day ikakai be how na you stop chatse mi vela lo areas tata we mi vela stop pem. Thank you.
Pamikim lo Giselle.
I think the question you're asking was in terms of when you use data and some of the data expires in certain time periods, but I think we have a whole range of plans both for data or for calls, SMS, depending on what you need. So we have plans that are daily, or we have plans that are 3 hourly, or we have a week plan or a month plan, depends on what you actually need. So we have all range of plans depending on how you want to use your data. But if there's issues that you're having in terms of data being used when you don't think you're using it, then you're welcome to call our customer care and we can have a look at that for you. But we only deduct the credit once the actual data is used. If you're using any of our apps, so if you're charging through MyCash or MyDigicel app, that data isn't charged for. So there's no usage charged on any of our apps. And that's also something that we're looking to put in place with our banking partners as well. When they're using their apps to purchase top up or to transfer, there's no data that's deducted from your allowance as well. So so in terms of we have a number of ranges available if you want to have it daily, hourly, monthly, in terms of what you want to use. But if there are any issues, then feel free to call our customer service. Hopefully that answered your question.
Okay, thank you too much, Giselle. You make attend, but Giselle, lo left side or right side to me. You got any queries, lo Giselle, in regards lo question we come out? You sabi ko lol staff lim lo Giselle, pali sa system you me. You may give him time lo. You may give him chance me open lo 2 more question before you may come lo me finish him discussion to me. Time me open lo question. Mike lo plesa oli holem me technician oli stawok lehem. Ikat one lo tent loy left ma fan.
Okay, thank you. Andrew Plo TRBR. Gary, I think the question asked here was about how fast the data is used up compared to previously. Maybe you can explain that. Maybe when you go to 4G, the use is faster than using probably previously. I'm not sure, but you can explain that. Thank you.
Okay. So obviously we have different spectrum that we use. So 2G, 3G, and 4G. When you're using, depending on what service or what application you're using on your mobile, can depend on how that data is used. So for example, if you're watching a movie on 4G, you're going to use that data a lot quicker than if you're using 3G, for example, than using a banking application or an OTT service. So depending on what type of application you're using, like for example, if you're looking at Facebook and you're always watching videos on Facebook, even though you might not be watching them, as you scroll, it's showing the video, that's actually using your data. So depending on the application and the service you use, that will use your data a lot quicker than you might actually expect. So, we recommend to customers to look at your settings on those types of applications like Facebook. You can change the settings so it doesn't autoplay videos, only plays videos that you want to watch. So it doesn't use your data when you don't want it to. But depends on the application and depends on what you're actually wanting to use your mobile for. That will actually use your data a lot quicker. So previously, before we had 4G, 3G speeds are a lot slower. 4G speeds, sometimes if you're close to a tower, for example, which is one's just here, you can get really fast speeds, and that will use your data a lot quicker than if you're using a speed which may be 4 or 5 megs download. You will use the data a lot slower. So depending on what type of service and how good the service is and what type of application you're using or what you're using your mobile for will determine how quickly you actually use your data allowance.
Thank you too much, Teacher Shell. Me hope siya mi answer question to you. You may got think one more question before you may close and you may go for lunch. Thank you too much. Panel discussion bimi lo lansay mi kam bimi close and you may close to one prayer before you may go take lunch bimi. Before panelist pali go take sito kata by me ask sorry, you may pray finish. By me ask MP Plumi with them all case to stalotent. Slowly sabi self-safe mo kata last time before you make all nara members Plumi kam. Nice lunch Plumi everyone. By afternoon after lunch by you make all nara session Plumi so you may stop around. Te mi te you may come you may on the program Plumi blo digital roadshow mo you may talk about how now digital transformation we start talk about and we sabi kam me looking really back them lo community levels me. So community man kuman plan panelist me before sabi take MC to kato. Thank you.
The girls, they say, you know what, we're going across to one of the islands, we're going to have a time with all girls, right? Yeah, so let's say the ladies, you all plan to go to one of the islands, a family lime, right? And 2 weeks before you plan to go, you and the husband get in a little thing, and then you get yourself in trouble. So you're in bad standing, right? So which means your police clearance is bad. But then you say, Auntie, give me your police clearance. I will take my photo, put it on top of it, right? Take your barcode, and I put my name. So we can all go. Sorry, but that won't be able to happen. They won't be able to forge it, right? Because what's going to happen is the police now, the police will have their own scanner, right? So the police will have a scanner when you reach by the border, when you reach by customs. They're going to scan the document, and they would know that it's standing, right? So you cannot fool the system, right? So since we're here on the app, what we want to talk about, is the digital wallet, right? So, like I said, this has money on it. This becomes a digital wallet, right? So here it is. I will have my national ID, and I could send money to different people. So if it is on the app, I click here, it will say that I can't send money to this person because they're not in the app. But if I scan, so this person is a user, the person in bad standing. If I come and I scan her wallet, I'm able to send money, right? Because she's in the app. Now, you may be in the village, you don't have a smartphone. So how do you send? So let's say, for instance, you want to send your daughter down into the city, right? You don't want to know how much money on it. No, you don't want your daughter to know that. I'm going to send money to her. So what is going to happen is, you're going to have locations like this. You come up, you would scan, you type your money, the amount you want to send, then your daughter comes, she scans, and then you send the money straight to your daughter. So now she's able to go to the city, right, and do whatever transaction that you want. Easy. You keep all the inheritance to yourself. She don't know how much money it is when mommy goes, how much money she getting, right? Because, you know, when they know how much money you have is a different trial, right? So All of this is in the card, right? Now, your daughter, she might have a smartphone, right? Or your son. The next level of what it is representing is national preference. And this is very important, right? So when you go to the app, right, we click here. It's showing where we are. This blue mark is where we are at in the island right now. These markers here, the green and red, is showing all the evacuation centers. The green ones, it means that they are available. If you go to it, you will be accepted. But you should actually click on it. This one says 0 to 300. So the capacity is 300. It has nobody in this one, right? But if I click on this one here, it says 30 out of 50, so which means it's a small one. It only needs 20 more people to fill it. Obviously, if you click on the red one, it's going to say it's filled, right? So how does this help you? Because let's say, for instance, 20 minutes in this direction is the shelter that has 30 to 50 people. But 40 minutes back this way has nobody and the capacity is 300. When a natural disaster comes, which direction you're going to run in? The further one, right? Because the further one is the closest one, because you might go to the closest one, 20 people, by the time you reach there, it's filled. So this is what the application actually helps you. But you may not have a phone to show you this. So what's actually going to happen is you're going to come to centers like this, and they will have a screen. So whenever a disaster is coming, they would have a broadcast system that would say potential tsunami, potential cyclone, right? You could come here now and you could see which center, the same way how it is I clicked here, and someone here from the community will be able to tell you all, run to this center, run to this center. In fact, you know what? Run to the further center, because time is everything in a national disaster. Or even after the disaster, you want to know who is open to get board, water, all these things. Right? If I go to essentials, it's now showing all the groceries, the gas stations, the hardwares that have the board, all these different things is in the app. So here it is. If it's grade, it means it's out of stock, right? I go here to the hardware, it means it have the stock of the plyboard, right? So all of this, as a citizen, will be afforded to you. But you don't have a smartphone, what will happen? You're going to come here and you'll be able to get all that information. So that is basically it in a nutshell. Oh, it's had a group before, so I asked them, what feature would you want to have with what I presented? And they said, it would be cool if Western Union could come straight to our card. And I'm like, that's possible, because it the different Western Union stores. So I have a technology. So that is something that I could actually build, that when your son, family send you money from Western Union, it could come straight to your card, right? So this is it in a nutshell, right? If this has to happen, and God willing, it's going to happen, we won't leave out in the cool, because I'm actually going to come with my team, and we're actually going to stay here for a while. Once it is, you give me good banana bread every day. Once I get banana bread every day, I'm happy, right? We're going to come here, and we're going to help you walk through the whole process. So we might spend a month here and go through it, how to use it, so you get familiar with using the tool. Because what we understand is sometimes people come and they present technologies, but they leave you by yourself to try and figure it out. That is not going to be the case with us. We're going to be right here to walk through with you, to show you how the technology works. If you don't understand something, we're going to be here to show you how it works. So that's it in a nutshell. Any questions, any comments? You all like what you all see? Yes? It's something that you all think you all would want to use moving forward? Yes? So you see that live? So to the government, this is what it is they want in the rural communities, and we can make it happen. Right? So thank you for having everyone. Thank you. Yes? Yeah? Yes. Thank you. You like it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. You have a good day. Yeah. Woo.